homecoming, man. It's our day. Everything about this day is our day.
Yeah.
We work hard to beat these boys, man. We put it in all week.
Yeah.
All our fans coming back, all the alumni, man. Let's give them a show, man.
Let's go, man.
Give them a show, man. It's all about a show, man. Y'all know that we showstoppers, man. We show time, man. So when we slide out, we going down because we finna put on the show today, man. Y'all with me or what, man? Y'all with me or what, baby? Hey, 1, 2, 3.
Oh! These boys in trouble in 6 minutes. Bring it on. They gonna see us.
We take that field today. We play with unbelievable effort. A little bit of nastiness to us. For 60 minutes. Every single play, from snap to the whistle, with unbelievable, relentless effort and a nasty edge to us.
Fake to the running back, throw over the middle, wide open is Taylor, caught it inside the 25. Bulldogs show a four-man look. Back is Driscoll, throws it downfield, receiver open, touchdown. And now they're on the drive, which started back at their 27. A snap to Driscoll, looking, throwing towards the end zone, leaping catch, and he came down, and it is a touchdown.
I think our guys kind of build into the speed of the game. And when you have young players, that happens a lot, you know, of the transition from practice to a game. You know, you practice all week, and you can't, no matter what you do, you know, you can't simulate the intensity of game day. But a lot of times for younger players, it's that adapting to that immediate speed of the game and how you got to go take the field. But, you know, the positive with our guys is we have enough great leadership that they responded really well. There was never a panic or a concern in the game, and I think, you know, after the 14-0 deficit, we outscored them 45-6.
Before we went back on defense, after them scoring 2 touchdowns on us early on in the game, we just huddled up together, pushed all the coaches away. You know, we just was like, you know, we got to turn it around right here. We can't have this. They can't score another touchdown. We can't get past our line again. So that's basically what we did. We just expanded with the juice and everything, had everything going wild, so we just let it out.
I started to see some of our players in the huddle start to step up. They didn't want the coach to get in the huddle and get everybody going. They want to take ownership of it themselves, and that's a little bit of the leadership that we've been looking for all season, and as our team has matured, I think that's going to bode well for us in the future.
We just didn't get things going those first 2 drives, and then came back out, and I just started running off the ball, got that first down, and just played with a lot of tempo, and just were excited to be out there at that moment when everything just started going well together, and I mean, we just clicked from the rest of the game on.
And it's on the 20. Prescott throws in the middle. Hutcherson with the catch again. And he is down shy of the goal line. Trying to get it in there for a touchdown and make this ball game 14-7. Snap and give. Williams drives straight ahead. Did Aries get to the goal line? He got there and got the touchdown. Looks like pressure may be coming. Gonna run the football right in the middle and fights his way to the 25 and got to the 24, right in the middle between the tackles. They shift him over to the left side of Prescott. They hand him the football. He bounces inside, finds some running room to the 20, trying to turn the corner to the 15, out of bounds on the 12-yard line. 26-yard field goal attempt by Weston Graves. Snap back good, kick is on the way, and it is good. Bulldogs show blitz, hand it off to Kraft, and he gets hit down right at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, a little pressure, gets hit and stopped back at the 15-yard line. Gonna run the quarterback draw, runs it to the 40, open field to the 35 and down to the 33-yard line. First and goal, the 5, rolling to his left, looking, fires into the end zone, touchdown! Touchdown to the Runya Wilson.
I noticed they were in a drop 8. They were dropping everybody out of there, but the safeties were kind of still in the middle, so I just kind of pumped them. And I kept my eyes to the field, and the cornerback just played his hard zone, his zone in the flats, and the safety never got back outside, and so I just made the throw, and Bear just did a good job of staying in bounds and catching.
Schaus is the punter. Now he is standing back at the 10, and the kick is blocked. It is blocked, and the Bulldogs recovered at the 2-yard line.
Donald Gray does a great job blocking the punt. Brandon Bryan falls on it on about the 2-yard line, and scoop and score right there. He gets himself a touchdown. He would have had 2 touchdowns in the game after, because he also had that great pick 6.
We just went out there and executed what they told us to do every day at practice this week. And, Donald went around the edge and I took on the shield man and he blocked the punt and I came around and scooped the ball. I mean, it could have been a scoop score, but I just didn't want to, run past the ball or anything. I didn't know who was behind me, so I just fell on the ball, play another play, let the offense score. Keep on, let's go out there and play another down.
Puts a man in motion from left to right. Prescott's going to run it and fight his way to the 2, to the 1, to the goal line. Touchdown! It looks like they're in the victory formation and going to take a knee. Mississippi State 24, Louisiana Tech 17 here as we go to break. Bulldogs show blitz and can't get to Driscoll. Now he's having a scramble and they do get to him and drop him back at the 31.
We started playing better. We had to play at a different standard we expect of ourselves, which we didn't do early on in the game. But also what was going on was the question was, could they execute at that level for 60 minutes? And if you can hit the quarterback, and if they can't run the football, you keep hitting the quarterback, those completions start to turn into incompletions.
They have Williams on the right side of Prescott. They have a tight end, Hutcherson. Going to fake it back to pass, looking. Now plenty of time and going to run the football. No, he stops and going to throw it deep. Has a receiver there, and it is caught inside the 10 by Fred Brown at about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Coach Mullen called a shot play, go deep downfield. Had a big post on that drive. That kind of rolled out to the left. I think he seen me. I threw my hand up. He just threw it. I just tried my best to go get it. And when I seen it coming down, kind of short, I just laid out for it and just made the catch.
Great job to have a couple of veterans to me like Fred Brown that can come in and play a position he hasn't played at all during his career, and to play it a bunch during the course of the game. And just a great job of him knowing our offense, understanding the offense, believing in what we do, and Billy making those adjustments on the sidelines to get that done.
Now they have a 3rd down and goal from the 20, and the throw is Wilson's open at the goal line. Got it! Touchdown, Mississippi State.
It was cover 2 with a squeeze corner. And one thing that my coach been saying all week of preparation at practice, to run like a best release route, aim 4 yards outside of the squeeze corner and try to look for the hole shot. So that's one of the main things I try to do out there on the football field was, just do the little things, and that's just doing my job. I had seen it, and I kind of looked for the hole shot, and it was there. Dak put it on me.
Listen up. That's why we pay attention to meetings. That's why we go through what we do. You understand? We learn formation, we learn concepts. That tells you everything you need. Took Fred, moved him to H, never played a snap. Probably all 10, rocking and rolling. Donald hadn't been to Z for I don't know how long, rocking and rolling. Damn good job. You understand that? Great job right there.
The great players are interchangeable. What's your value? I always tell my players, what's your value? What's your worth to this program? What's your worth to this team? How many different positions can I play? Because, again, at a moment's notice, you may be asked to go inside. At a moment's notice, you may be asked to go outside. Within our group, I think they're all pretty good about being able to be interchangeable, but at the same time, not just be interchangeable, be able to play fast and execute at a high level.
Talked about being able to block and protect the perimeter. When we block and protect the perimeter, what we say, we'll be able to score. We'll be able to get the flow and everything going. That's the whole key. Block the perimeter so we can get that thing moving.
Now he's going to fake it to Aries Williams and now throw it into the end zone, and wide open and waiting is Fred Brown for the touchdown.
Great read by Dak. He pump fake the corner on that play. He was kind of cheating on the seam when Dak pumped him and came back outside to me. Great catch, great throw.
Just talk to each other. I want to see you guys talk to each other. Just communicate, you know what I mean? Help each other out.
And a snap to Driscoll. He wants to stay in the pocket. Bulldogs put pressure. He's got a receiver down the middle. Pass intercepted. Brandon Bryant back to the 40, back to the 50, down to the 40, cuts to the 30, goes to the 20. He may go all the way. He does. Touchdown.
Whole week during practice, Coach always told us that Jeff Driscoll was a first look type of guy. So once I was in the middle of the field, doing what I was supposed to do, doing my assignment, I read his eyes the whole time he was about to throw the ball, and I saw his first look go to number 5, who was screaming down the field at me, and he threw a high ball, so I just went up and got the ball out the air and made a play on the ball and just got into open field and made a couple people miss and just went to the end zone.
Brandon, he did a great job at tracking the quarterback's eyes. It was a 3rd and long situation, and he was in the center of the field, right where he was supposed to be. And we had some really good pressure up front. Orlando Cleveland caused the quarterback to throw the ball a little bit high. And when it's funny when you are where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, usually the play comes and finds you. And Brandon was where he was supposed to be. The ball was high. He's got great ball skills. He snags it out of the air. And then obviously he's a great athlete, and it didn't look like they could have had 22 guys on the field, and it didn't look like anybody was going to be able to put a hand on him. And he turned defense into offense and really, put the game on ice for us.
The final score is Mississippi State 45 and Louisiana Tech 20. And I think the good thing we can say about today, Matt, is Mississippi State took care of business in non-conference schedule.
Absolutely. Great win. I think we kept that edge for 4 quarters. I made sure I tried to keep my edge. You might have saw me on the sideline. Keep that edge for 4 quarters, okay? Keep that edge for 4 quarters. The rest of the way, all SEC games. You cannot take the field in an SEC game without that edge, without that nastiness, without that demeanor that you're ready to go dominate someone, okay? And you're ready to get after it, that mindset for 4 quarters. Keep that edge for 4 quarters. And when you do, you win! Hey! Told you we'd control the outcome of this game, and we did. We fell down 14-0, okay? 45-6 after the first 8 minutes of the game, okay? For some reason, we came out, and I don't know what it is. We got to find what it is, because I'm telling you what, I told you, I loved how you came downstairs. I loved the walkthrough. I thought we were ready to go. We just came out a little slow. And we got to make sure that never happens again. I mean, whatever it is, you got to ask yourself, ask your position group, ask your team, hey, what happened to make it 14-0? Why weren't we on the edge to dominate from snap 1 of that game? Okay? What happened? How do we fix it? How do we get better moving forward? Right? Let's make sure we take care of our bodies, get healthy, get ready to have a great week. We get back into SEC play next week. Okay? Enjoy this time off. Let's get in here tight, sing the homecoming song. We had a homecoming today. Go ahead, Ryan, get in here, lead us.
1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Hail, heroes, stand. Fight for that victory today. Hear the lightning go, the ball, cross the goal before you fall to the hill. Yeah, we'll stay. Yeah, like AELL, fight for Mississippi State. Win the games today, hell stay.
Hey, you get your tickets at Prime Sport?
Yep, Prime Sport can get you tickets for anything.
Even if it's sold out?
Even if you want a VIP experience.
Even if you want impossible to get seats?
Even for a once-in-a-lifetime event. Sorry.
Even if you want to hang with celebrities?
Prime Sport is the best.
The best!
Prime Sport. Events that move you.
Coach Gonzalez and I have been together a long time. We started together at Bowling Green, we were together at Utah, we were together at Florida, and now here at Mississippi State. And I think he's the best receiver coach in America in how he handles his guys. Not just you watch his guys play, the development that they have. From when they're young to as they get older, in their technique and their fundamentals, catching the ball, route running, and most importantly, their toughness and their blocking. I don't know if there's anybody in America who coaches receivers better than he does. He believes in it. You look at his players graduate, they get their degrees, and they're successful moving forward in life. And he's an integral part of our staff, and to me has been a long time.
When they walk out on the football field, they've already rehearsed it in the classroom, which is our meeting room. What we do is once we get inside there, we have every formation drawn up on the board. What we do is we break it down by play. We'll go through what we're putting in that game and installing, and then what we'll do is we'll match them up by formation and kind of go over their rules.
We go over all the signals each and every meeting. It'll be a couple of new plays they throw in each and every week.
So we're in Reno right now to the field, okay? We've got our H, our X backside right now. Z, you're on the ball. Based on how he's playing you, I might have to wide him throw by, or I might be able to beat him off the line of scrimmage right now, then step back in. I'm gonna actually push out, act like I'm stalking him, okay? So we've got this, because remember, we've got a tailback swinging to us. Does that make sense? When you first get here, the players are all kind of wide-eyed and understand, oh my goodness, what's the rhyme or reason? Well, once they get the hang of it, it's pretty quick. And what it does is it allows those players to see a signal, get lined up immediately, and sometimes the play's built in within that signal as well. Reno Jet 26 Joker. Reno Jet 26 Joker. You heard Coach talking there. So there is a legit chance that it may get outside. Does that make sense, Gabe, Fred, Malik? Dedrick, you understand that, okay? We break it down when they first get here. We talk about make sure that you learn the formations first. If you can learn the formations, the next thing you got to do is learn your pass concepts, because once you learn your pass concepts, it kind of tells you what you have to get accomplished. Now, what we teach them, we just draw up circles, because once you learn the concept, we can change that concept within a formation. We can run it a ton of different ways. You may be the outside receiver this time, but the next time you may be the inside, or you may be all the way inside to field number 3. But once you learn the concept, then it makes it simplified for you to understand what you're doing and being able to play fast on the football field. 2 receiver concept, what's your rule? Number 2, outside, beautiful. Never convert. We are locked. Make sure we're doing a great job with that. Donald, you all set? Beautiful, perfect. We all set with any of the inside zone concepts. Moving up, we got our option concepts, okay?
One of the main things that he talk about in the meeting room is, if you can't block the perimeter, you won't be able to play. So that's one thing we go out there and do, block the perimeter, do the little things out there on the football field to get the job done. It's translate. You gotta translate whatever you learned in the meeting room out at practice. Sometimes it don't get to you, and you think about it, and you can't play fast out there. And we move fast. You got a NASCAR offense, and mainly just knowing what you have before you run your route. Don't be like a deadbeat. He always tell us, don't be a deadbeat out there. Don't even line up or attack the football field if you don't know what you have, because you're not gonna give 100% effort. And knowing what you have gonna make you maximize your job out there on the football field and do it the best that you can do.
First, the person you got to be honest with is yourself. So you're making false statements to yourself. If you really want to get better, come get better, man. Continue to learn. It's the only way you can get better is continue to learn. If you're not doing that, then you're lying to yourself. Does that make sense?
Coach G always wanted us to play with that edge, play with a chip on our shoulder. And each every day at practice, he wanted us to get better. We got to get better each and every practice. There's something different. So if you messed up in the game at like blocking or some inside number on blocking, that Monday we coming in working on that blocking.
We is one unit, and our goals are set to being the best out there on the football field, trying to be the best receiver corps in the country.
Again, if you're dropping them all through practice, what happens in the game? Same thing. Practice and you play the same. You understand that? You practice to get better, so in the game time I can play fast and make those things, make sure it's not happening.
We just don't want the ball. We do the little things for the team. We sacrifice our body. We know our role. We go out there and block. And that's the main thing that we do. That's what our program built on as receivers. You gotta be able to block to play. And I just think we do that better than any receiver corps over in the country, because our coach pushed us to the limit to go out there and work hard, and whatever he say, do it at the best of our ability in a fast pace.
Sullivan's Office Supply, we've been selling quality office products and furniture in our area since 1959. We offer many brands and styles of office furniture. With free AutoCAD design, we help you decide the best arrangement for the function and then apply various price ranges and styles of furniture to fit that function. Let our experienced people at Sullivan's work with you to get you the best possible answer.
You like working with us because we work with you. Sullivan's.
We got to come out and play better this week than we've played over the last couple weeks. But, you know, we're at home again this week, and anytime you're at home with a conference game, you have that advantage of the crowd. We better have, you know, over 62,000 strong, making it as loud and uncomfortable as they can for Kentucky on Saturday. That's what home field advantage is all about in this league. And, you know, and I think our guys will respond well to that, being back at home, getting back into conference play against a really tough Kentucky team.
They can score in a hurry because they've got wide receivers that can beat you deep down the field. They've got a quarterback who probably throws the best deep ball we've seen all year. And then they've got running backs who, with explosive playmaking ability, probably the fastest running back we've played against all year. So every play is a threat to score. And so it's a play where any lapse of concentration, you know, anyone who loses leverage, anybody who's not where they're supposed to be, can give up an explosive play. And in a game where, you know, it's going to be an SEC battle. It's going to be a close game. It's going to come down to a play here and a play there. They're a team that can make that play to make the difference. So it's a game that's going to demand our highest level of attention. We're going to have to, you know, be always mindful of where their playmakers are and do our best to get them stopped.
Kentucky got a lot of good explosive receivers that can go up and make plays, just like similar to Texas A&M. But they're just a high-powered offense. And we just got to go out and play basic football and just go out and read our assignments and just wrap it up from there.
They're a team that has a reason to believe. I think last year they wanted to believe but weren't winning as many games as they wanted to. And I think this year, they've won a couple of games, some games that they were kind of, I guess, even you can say to win. But now I guess they're looking for a signature win on the road in the SEC game, and we want to make sure that isn't us.